Warning, the following car hater review is totally biased and meant to piss you the fuck off. There is strong language and no political correctness spoken here. If you can't handle the truth, go fuck yourself and go view the other 99% of the copycat car video reviewers out there. Another edition of Car Haters. Today's vehicle is, I'd probably say this is a 2014 Audi Q7, look at me. Q7 30T. Supercharged, yeah, a T. I don't understand Audi. They call these things T's. You'd think that's turbo, but no, it's a supercharged. I've had this engine in the A8 that I had. You know, I have to say it's got pretty decent pickup, considering it's a big monster of a vehicle. Now, I've always been impressed with the outside, especially the front. This one's real nice too because it doesn't have a front plate on it, which I like. You know, it's those little things. I'm not really a big fan of this interior color. I had this in my all-road, but you know, I guess I could do. It's black exterior actually on this particular one. This one's got a heated steering wheel too. Cool. Bose audio. You know, it's, I guess, you know, nicely loaded up. But thing is about this, how's it drive? Well, it's a little floaty. It almost feels like it's got the air suspension. But when I first started driving, this one hasn't been driven in a while, and it was kind of hard, the suspension. I've actually owned that Q5 in front of us right now, and that was a phenomenal vehicle. I have to say, the least significant vehicle of my Audi collection, like getting compliments. I did get some compliments because, you know, I did a couple little things, but, you know, it just didn't give you anybody that real big effect like a lot of my other Audis that I've owned. Now this too, you know, it just blends in. Nothing really special. You know, you got your third row seating back there. You got your pano roof. It's not bad. You sit up high. But listen, this interior has been out since 2005 in the U.S. on the A6. And I always hated this interior. I thought this was like a real downgrade for Audi when they did this interior in the A6. And of course, you know, the Q7, this one followed this interior. And this one followed it all the way up until just recently. So this interior really did hold over for quite some time. And it always looks so ancient to me. Yeah, that's got the newer nav in it with the screen here. I'll show you what I mean. Hold on a second. Let's hit menu. You know, they did update that, but that was really it over the course of this vehicle's time. I mean, it's really tough, but yeah, I know it's got push start. I put the key in the ignition anyway. Go fuck yourself if you don't like that. I like fucking putting a key in the ignition. You want to know why? Because I don't know where to put these fucking keys. They're kind of annoying to me. You know, I like to start it with the key. You know, this way I know where it is. I'm old-fashioned. You know, I have a lot of people say to me all the time, "Oh, you don't need to put the key in the ignition to start the vehicle." No fucking shit. But what a lot of these car companies need to do is, I mean, it's funny. In a lot of these cars, they're still making the same old keys, and yet there's no keyholes for them. So why do you have to make them look like that anymore? Well, what's the purpose? Yeah, I know there's always a key in it, so in case the car dies, you can put it into the side. A lot of these cars don't even have the keyholes on the side. You got to pop off a piece of plastic. It's just crazy. Anyway, so how do I feel about this Q7? I don't know. You know, I've driven them with the 4.2, the 8-cylinder, and, you know, they were good. This has got nice pep. It should get a little bit more gas mileage, of course, hopefully, than the 4.2. Not to say that the 4.2 isn't good on gas, but, you know, everything's about technology today and going smaller and supercharging, turbocharging. So that's really a deal. Not really much going on with this, really too much to hate on. Like I said, though, it's just the interior is very outdated. It always was outdated to begin with and kind of ugly. But this is a lot of vehicle, I guess, for the money, you know, with the third row seating and all that other crap. So it's definitely something to look at if you were looking for a SUV out there besides the MDX. Because listen, the MDX is the one with the third row seating. But of course, this has quattro all-wheel drive. So this thing's going to destroy that fucking thing in any situation. There you go. Okay, car hater here, just following up on this Q7. Because you know what, after driving these vehicles, when I usually do the first video, of course, you know, I'm just straight hating on it. And then you kind of get used to it a little bit, or you find things that are wrong. Now, one of the things is about this Q7, it feels so big and bulky, which, you know, I kind of like, not for nothing. But the steering is very hard for an Audi. It's actually, you know, it's a little bit tight for me. I mean, I would like it to be a little bit easier with the power steering. Coming out of owning a Q5 for a long time, I have to say that the Q5 rides a lot better. It also handles a lot better, and the steering's a lot easier. The Q5 really didn't fight you in any way, which is nice, because when you're talking about a luxury vehicle, that's the way it should be. You know, like there you go, a Range Rover, something like that. And of course, we know the Range Rover is actually capable off-road too. This particular one, you know what? For an Audi, it really doesn't have that good heat. I know, yeah, it's 27 degrees. Doesn't matter. Audis usually have excellent heat, so that's something too. Even the heated seat isn't that great, but that just could be the vehicle itself. Room-wise, it's all here. It truly is. And you know what? Is it worth buying one? Yeah, I would say so. Most people wouldn't be as particular as I am when it comes to this kind of stuff, so that's the thing too. You would definitely want to take this over like a GL 450, 550, because those things really ride like trucks. They're not comfortable at all to drive, and the steering, everything about them. Also, you have the X5. The X5 can handle, though. That's the one good thing. But all BMWs are junk, and they all have Christmas trees on the dashboards and always major problems. So that's something to contend with also. And there you have it.
Follow Automotive Ad Builder on our social networking sites to keep up with the latest videos, reviews, autos for sale, and vehicle marketing solutions. We also welcome any questions or comments. One of our staff will be happy to help you.